Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot that's really been happening in Telangana, but the latest seems to be a payroll drum roll by the Telangana government. What are we really talking about? It's a huge declaration of intent, a huge revision of pays. Let's just break this down for you. The Telangana government has revised the salary payouts that have reached staggering levels, a major income boost for state employees. A senior sanitation worker in Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation can now earn close to 2 lakh rupees a month after years of service and multiple pay revisions. Entry-level municipal staff begin at around 28,000 rupees, while long-serving regularized workers have moved into pay brackets typically associated with senior corporate roles. The surge isn't confined to one sector. Power utility engineers are reportedly drawing up to 7 lakh rupees monthly, among the highest public sector pay scales in the country. Across the state, salary and pension payments together are estimated at nearly 6,000 crore rupees every month, roughly 4 times the expenditure level seen when the state was formed in 2014. But there's a deeper fiscal problem. According to the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, nearly 45% of the state's revenue is now absorbed by salaries, pensions, and interest payments. The pressure is growing as welfare programs expand, with schemes associated with Congress governments in southern states facing criticism over rising borrowings and uneven implementation. Let's recall that way back in 2025, Chief Minister Revanth Reddy acknowledged the growing unrest among employee unions over delayed salaries and pending allowances. But he was blunt about the state's fiscal condition. Even if you cut me into pieces, I can't raise more than 18,500 crore rupees per month. He had said it at that time, warning that the gap between revenue expenditure estimated at 4,000 crore rupees was pushing the state towards bankruptcy. Supporters say welfare spending is necessary for social security, but critics warn that mounting debt, subsidy burdens, and fixed salary commitments could squeeze future development funding. The big question now, will this spending model bring stability or turn into another politically charged fiscal gamble? I'm being joined at this point by Dr. P.V. Reddy, who's a leader of BJP in Telangana, also by Roydeen Roach, who's a leader for Congress in Telangana. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining me. Well, Roydeen Roach, let me just start straight with you. Should I just start with saying congratulations? This seems to be one of the best pay scales that's being offered across the country. Many are saying this is at par with some of the corporate roles. Before even I ask what your detractors are saying, what went behind this and how much of a change or jump is it from what really exists?
Well, good evening, viewers. See, first I would like to emphasize certain aspects of the revenue, what the state is having a problem with. Okay, we are talking about jump in salary, jump in revenue, the government is wanting to implement. When we talk about, okay, sweepers and cleaners and all, yeah, we need them to grow a lot. But we look at the higher scale also, when we talk about 7 lakhs onwards, pay scale is very high. Okay.
How high is it? Give us a sense. How high is it? Like, for example, how much is it now?
See, let me come to it. Now, when we look at the pay scale, what we had before 2014, when we look at it, the monthly bill was almost about 1,500 crores. But today, the present scenario is about 6,000 crores, which is almost about 500 to 600% jump in the pay scale revenue, which is very high, and it's very dangerous also what we look at. And this actually all started was from the time BRS came into power. They have just started to implement pay scales, revision of pay scales, DAs, and incentives, everything, without knowing the exact structure of the state and the financial crisis, what we're going to go through. Today, we are looking at around 6,000 crores, which is not a small amount. So when we talk about it, that from 12 lakhs to 24 lakhs is the pay scale compared to other states. When you look at other states like Uttar Pradesh and things, if you are looking at 12 lakhs here for the average payment, when you look at other states like Uttar Pradesh or Maharashtra, other places, it's hardly not even touching 2 lakhs. So you look at the difference, how much it's going to be. It's very huge.
Right.
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 When
Let me just get in PV Reddy. PV Reddy, would you agree with Roydeen Roach at this point? Is it quite a stellar move, to say the least? I mean, there are other aspects to this, and about where the money will come from, so on and so forth. But do you acknowledge what the Telangana government claims to say, that this is unprecedented in ways?
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, you as well as viewers and the panelists also as well. See, actually, the Telangana government is increasing the pay scales, even for the sweepers to get it around 2 lakhs for the seniors and 7 lakhs probably with the higher officials, it seems. But I don't think actually it's been implementing in Telangana. So much so that even after formation of Telangana, the government of BRS, who was as Chief Minister of Telangana, actually have increased the pay scales for the employees. But if you look at it, actually, if you look at the capital or expenditure, even the budget, and the lots of so much of the expenditure only they're spending for the salaries is the chief secretary is saying. So now, actually, I just want to ask those people. Actually, I want to ask the government of Telangana. So, do you have what kind of budget? What budget you are putting in the assembly, and how much you are spending for the employees? How much you are spending for the development and even the welfare activities? They are not aware. They don't even tell us.
Okay,
they just say that
Roydeen Roach, come in at this point. You know what essentially PV Reddy is saying is a very simple question that he's asking, and that is, where is the money going to come from? Because the Chief Minister earlier had even, as I said this earlier, I quoted him saying that even if you cut me into pieces, I can't raise the salary more than a particular bar. So what happened in just about, not even a year, just what happened in about a matter of few months? Where did the money come from?
No, let me tell you, let me clarify something. I think either I'm getting it wrong or you're getting it wrong. This was a clarification given by the Chief Secretary about the pay revision, what's happened.
True.
I know that there is a salary revision happening, but not to the extent what we are talking about in this debate. I think we need a bit of clarification on that also from your side.
What is it?
Because, see, when we are talking about, it was clearly said that these sweepers they are earning around 28,000 to 35,000 monthly. But seniors with about 30 years hit about 1.1 to 2 lakh rupees, including DA benefits and all. So this is what she was talking about, how it's being implemented and how the state is being hit because of the non-planning, non-execution of proper financial budgets.
So even when we are talking about this, the question really is, if the pay revision is at 2 lakh rupees per month, where is it coming? Where is the money coming from? Because this is a great model to work on. Mr. Roach, my question, get my sense. This is a great model to work on, and if Telangana can do it, why not others? But your detractors are saying, hey, where's the money? Where is it coming?
That's what I'm also saying.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you, madam, one thing. Actually, the Congress government. The state is struggling. Congress government.
What we're trying to explain to people that the hikes were done so much, like even the RTC. You look at the RTC, implementation of RTC was done, in a very bizarre way. There was no consultation, no proper thinking, no expertise on it, nothing. It was just a single man, what KCR wanted, it was just done, implemented. And there was no officer even to question him at that time. There was no officers to question him. Today we have a government there where inputs are taken from every aspect. It will be the bureaucracy, expertise are involved in it. There's a lot of discussion happening on it. There's no implementation in case.
So, Roydeen Roach, are you then saying that the people are already getting this money?
Yeah, they're already getting it. People are getting
it. PV Reddy, you are saying the money is not being coming to them, but Roydeen Roach is saying this revision is the money is already reaching the beneficiaries. So, what is the opposition really locking horns on?
One thing, madam, I can tell you that the Congress government is doing nothing actually in Telangana, because they said He himself, even Chief Minister himself, he said that wherever I go, wherever I do, wherever I request, anywhere, even the paisa, even one single pie, they're opposing, running on only taking a loans and spending money for the employees, giving salaries for the employees.
All right, we seem to be
Nothing
having
else there.
we seem to be having an issue with PV Reddy's audio. We'll try and fix that at this point. Roydin Roach, let me just come to you at this point. Roydin Roach, a lot of southern states, particularly opposition-ruled southern states, have been complaining about one thing: the finances from the center, the returns that are supposed to come from GST, and the other fiscal advantages from the center are not reaching them. So how is then Telangana handling its fiscal deficit with revisions at this scale?
See, the interesting part is you can see the failure of the central government. The center, when it comes to the southern state or a non-BJP ruling state, it's a stepmotherly treatment which is being given to them. The stepmotherly treatment is being given to all these states. We are not getting our revenue on time. The amount of revenue is being generated from the southern states and sending to the center, we are not getting back. We are getting hardly 40 to 42% only back, which is really disgusting. So you tell, and where's the development, and what are the schemes the government is giving back to us? There, you look at it, even you look at the budget was a disaster. It was a disaster. It's a budget created by a person who only wants for ruination of the nation. That's what we looked at it. And there's
Right now?
no benefits given to the state government at all.
Do we have PV Reddy right now? All right, PV Reddy, come in at this point. Come in at this point, because what Roydin Roach is raising is saying is essentially this: we are doing this despite the center not giving us the funds that are meant to be ours, the returns that are meant to be ours. That's what Roydin Roach, that's what the Congress, and that's what opposition-ruled states in South have been reiterating, including Tamil Nadu as well as Kerala.
It's absolutely wrong. It's absolutely wrong from the government side, because you see, even the development of Telangana, development of Tamil Nadu, development of Kerala, wherever it is, let them take the numbers actually, how much has been spent so far for the past 12.5 years actually after formation of Telangana. Almost 30 lakhs crore rupees have been spent actually for the highways, railways, airways, roadways, everywhere actually. If you could look at Telangana, then everywhere actually you can see the big roads actually. Who's developing all these things? It's not the KCR. It's not the Revanth Reddy. It's not government, Congress government or BRS government. It's only the central funds are coming to the state. Then only the development is happening. But otherwise, this Congress government is only they are only here to blame the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let them come. Let them waste. I will give the numbers. I will give the numbers. 13 lakhs crores have been spent so far. 13 lakhs crores have been spent so far.
What roads are we talking about? What infrastructure are you talking about?
You see a highway. We did. We did actually.
What about
not the Congress government. Not the Congress government. Congress government. Not even kilometer has been spent. Not even kilometer has been spent. Not even kilometer has been spent.
For the past 6 years. The Uppal.
This is
okay. All right. All right. If both of you are going to go on in this way, let's face the facts. It's going to be only worse than what it is. No one can make a head and tail out of it. So I have been coming to both of you one by one. Let's just do it in that way, in which way civil debates really happen. Let me come to you at this point, Roydin Roach. Roydin Roach.
Let me complete.
All right, finish. Complete your point. 30 seconds. PV Reddy.
Yeah, let me complete, ma'am. Let me complete. Actually, after the Congress government, almost 2.5 years. In 2.5 years, they have taken the loan of 2.5 lakh crores actually until now. They did not even generate single rupee in Telangana. It's all coming from the either loans or the taxes from
Roydin Roach, respond to that.
And nothing else.
Roydin Roach, respond to that. Because this is the very argument. Allow me to finish the question. This is the very argument that the centre has against Karnataka. That the centre has been claiming you have been promising guarantees without any heft. You're struggling to follow the guarantees and fulfill the guarantees despite the promises of those guarantees that brought you to power, and you're not able to fulfill them.
Who said we are not fulfilling it? We have the
Your own
schemes, the
Chief
women's
Minister and
scheme is
Deputy
being
Chief
given, the
Ministers
gas
have
schemes
come
are
out in
given, the
public and
electricity
have
is being
said that it
given.
has been a huge burden to fulfill it. I am not saying it, it's public statements.
It is a huge burden. We are not saying no, but we implement it. We are going head over heels to
No, they
implement
even
it.
went to the point that to
The
say
Chief
at one
Minister is
point, this was
working
few months
day
back,
and
2 months
night
back,
hard.
when they said we
The
cannot
entire
implement it.
bureaucracy is working hard. The entire ministers are working hard. And we are coming across it and we are solving the issue and we are implementing every scheme promised. You tell me what is not promised. Out of every promise given during the election, we have implemented almost everything, including the Raitu Bandhu, Raitu Bharosa, whatever we are giving. The
Madam, I'll
housing,
respond for that.
what development has been done. I am telling you, the fact is,
I'm not talking
the
about a
BJP
rollback,
government is
but
feeling
look at the
ashamed
price hikes at
that
every
they
level.
cannot do anything in their
Look
own
at the
state.
price hikes at every level,
Neither in
starting
Bihar,
from milk
look at
to
Bihar, look at
buses
UP,
to
look at
electricity.
Maharashtra.
Look at the prices hikes. So somewhere you have to cough up the money. The money has to come in. And many people in Karnataka are now saying, listen, the money is coming from our taxes. You are increasing the cost for us to bear in order for the guarantees to actually survive.
See, naturally, that's what I'm saying. When we are earning a rupee and giving to the center is giving us hardly 40 to 43 rupees back. So, where the hell is the next
PV Reddy,
amount
respond
going?
please.
I think they have to
Madam,
start increasing it. We have to get at least 70% of our share back. You give us
PV
back
Reddy,
a
please
70%.
respond.
And
yeah,
you'll be
madam,
selling in a
even
board
in
that
Karnataka,
nobody can catch us.
either in Karnataka or Telangana, Congress party is in the government. Congress party. They have come actually to the government only by promising 6 guarantees and all other 400 promises. But nothing has been completed or fulfilled until now. If you take Telangana, out of 6 guarantees, there are almost 13 issues are there. 13 issues, only 3 issues are attempted, and another 10 issues are still pending. Right to Barosa.
You name
I'll tell
them,
you one
name them,
thing.
gentlemen,
It's the
name them what
fourth
is
time.
pending. Name
Fourth
them,
time.
I'll tell
One
you.
second.
You name it
Fourth
what is
time.
pending.
One second.
Don't give vague
Fifth time
answers.
they are
Don't
supposed to
give
give.
vague questions and
Fifth
vague
time.
answers. Don't give
One
vague
second.
statements. Don't give
Are
vague
buy up
statements.
One second. Fifth time they
You
are
name
going to.
them.
They
You
have.
name them.
All
I'll
right.
counter you. You
All
name
right,
them.
They need to
gentlemen.
give. One
All
second.
right,
One second.
gentlemen.
Let me
All right,
complete.
gentlemen.
Let me complete.
I think we're totally
Let me
out of
complete.
time. I'll give both
Let
of
me
you
complete.
10 seconds each to make your point, the last point.
Let me complete.
Mr. Reddy,
Yes, let
finish
me
your
complete.
point.
Please. So they are supposed to give right to Barosa support to the farmers. Fifth time actually. They have only once they have given. 4 times is completely, they did not give. The fourth time also supposed to give it. So all these things only they're just increasing the rates, selling the lands, selling the government lands, increasing the tax rates. All these things have happening only Telangana. Nothing else, not even single pie generated by the Congress government coming into the power. So this is the situation of Telangana. Gandhi family wanted, Chief Minister said that if Gandhi family wanted 1,000 crores,
What's your
I
10
will collect
seconds?
and give it
Totally
to
out of
them.
time. I'm
But
sorry,
not
Mr.
for
Reddy.
the
I gave you
Telangana
way too
people.
much.
Not
Mr.
for the
Roach,
Telangana people.
please go
That's
ahead.
what is meant for that.
Mr. Reddy is speaking out of, I don't know what to say.
No,
There's no
it's a
words to
reality. I'm
but
talking.
what I can tell you one
Reality.
thing very clearly, the Telangana government is fulfilling all. Why the CAG report is saying clearly what's the revenue generated by the state of
Show us the
Telangana?
report.
What are we getting back from the state, from the center?
CAG report, you can't be asking
Show us
Roach for the CAG
report.
report. Reddy, you can't be asking Roach for the CAG report. CAG report should be coming from the center.
From the center, give it in black and white.
All right.
We have
Gentlemen, we're
black and white.
completely out of time.
No, one
Listen,
minute,
let me
ma'am.
just put it
That shows the clear failure of the central government.
Okay, let me just put
and
in the last word
that
here.
the people of Telangana
I
are getting from the
think
center.
nobody would say that hiking salaries is a bad idea. States are largely supposed to be welfare states in the way to be able to increase the living standards of the people. But the way states are being governed, the big questions that really emerges, where is the money coming from? How is the money being managed? And how much really is this being passed on to people? That's what really this debate has been about. Roy and Roach, PV Reddy, thank you very much.